Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. Oh dear, it's Monday again, but hey, we can't let that hold us back. I hope that everybody has managed to survive the weekend well and is feeling relaxed, or at least better than they were last week. Greetings to Frauke and Shadow and Kel and Cyber and anybody else who might be out there lurking in the backgrounds. We find me this time zone, at the beginning of this stream, hanging out, being looked down upon by the No Drama Safety Llama, who has apparently decided that he is part cat now. I mean, really, it's just, yep, I'm getting a screenshot of that one because, yep, just the point of falling asleep count as relaxed. Very much so. The reaching that point is usually a good thing. I am being very much looked down on by the No Drama Safety Llama. So, the chaos begins already. So, we're doing well with the city. Notably, the city itself is nearing completion, or at least getting close to it. And last Caldera Monday, we finished the southwestern side of the Caldera. It is done. So be it. So our remaining areas of the Caldera are getting much reduced, which is fantastic news for those of us who are trying to remember how the heck we built all of this stuff. I'm thinking, which is usually a bad start, that the opening thing to focus on might be this area of huge amounts of insufficient landscaping. Because that's always a good thing to focus upon. Insufficiency. That sounds wrong. Well, we won't be using that old storeroom. That one's flooded. Run away and save yourselves. Yes. You know what? Let's just use this small area under the Caldera to... Is my volume level low? No, it's higher than usual. I know what it is. Music and sounds. Yep. I had to turn this down over the weekend because things... Now to make it pretty. Yes, that is exactly it, Shadow. One of these chests has bone meal in it, I'm sure. Apparently I'm not sure enough. Wow. I have no bone meal, and I must scream. Let's see. Let's grab some oak saplings, some acacia saplings. I have bone blocks. I mean, that's a good start. Let's grab some more. Actually, no. I'm going to need way more bone meal than we will get from those. Well, we could just use all of those bone blocks. But I had the foresight to spend 10 minutes stood next to a machine that made a lot of noise yesterday. Oops. Noisy things go buzz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go for 6 stacks of bone meal. Because 6 stacks of bone meal feels like a very good start. Right. Meanwhile, up here. Interestingly, I seem to have started in this section of the Caldera, including a large amount of ouch bushes. At least I'm going to call them ouch bushes, mostly because last time anyone saw one of these bushes, they were killing Tango in the middle of Decked Out 2. Which, not the most sensible of things to be killed by, particularly in a game full of things like Ravagers and Vexes and so forth. Getting killed by, killed by a berry bush. Interesting. Apparently if you shift-click on a berry bush with a berry, it plants in front of it, not gives you the berry. Ow. Living down to their name already. Let's see. Oak saplings. They do make for a good defensive barrier. And interestingly, things like... what were they? Ravagers will not path over them, particularly if you happen to have them underneath what's the word I'm looking for? A piece of carpet. Put that on right. That's good. Wow, 2 trees identically the same. What are the odds of getting a third tree that's identical? Well, apparently the Caldera here is not very imaginative. That one's slightly shorter, at least. Yeah, shift right click does that. I do remember it occasionally, I'm just not very good at it. This is, after all, A, me, and B, Minecraft. And I've decided I would like to have, after almost 2.5 minutes, I would like to have some leaves to be able to put some bushes in. I spent some more time over the weekend acquiring more foliage. Unlike Pixel Riffs, I don't think I can get away with a Chopping Tuesday stream. Much as how it would be surreal. Let's see, shall we go for spruce? I'm trying to remember, what have I got down here? What are you? Spruce. Fantastic. I've identified the correct leaves. I've also got many of them. Also, hello things, hello stuffy. Mustn't remember to do that. Mustn't forget to do that. If you do not say hello to things and stuff while visiting IKEA, you are clearly a cruel and evil man. Because only I could be a cruel and evil man by forgetting it. I mean, you're not wrong there, Cyber. And I was very surprised to see that today is officially day 626. Or as I like to call it, Stitch Day. Because Experiment 626... Where's my bed? Oh, there it is. Yay, Experiment 626. Okay. I still find it slightly insane that I've actually been doing this for 626 days. Quick, somebody scare Kel. How do we scare the hiccups away from Kel? I know. We'll tell her that I'm ending the stream, as in permanently. There will be no more streaming. I've given up. I've had enough. Can't cope. The no drama safety llama has to remind yourself that you're not a frog. That one's an epic what the heck, but I approve. Liar. Well, I never said it would be an accurate statement. That's not a cause for fear, that's a cause for celebration. Ooh! Wow! Wow! So, which button is it for banning Cyber permanently? Dang. dog thing wasn't a joke. That's about the only thing that wasn't a joke in the last couple of statements, then. I hope. Wow. I'm feeling I'm feeling the love here. No, wait, what's the opposite of that? Also, it's been raining a lot today, so I'm not exactly roasting in this weather. Can freeze me instead. Is it bad that my first instinct there was to double check the second monitor and make sure that stream wasn't frozen? And by second monitor I mean fourth. No. Oh, wow. That's a... Really? Am I supposed to get back the sapling if you've put a short tree in front of it? I still thoroughly approve of the chaos that got created today. I managed to achieve enough channel points to redeem in one streamer's channel to have the No Drama Safety Llama added to their world as well. The reaction of but why to the concept of a No Drama Safety Llama was just epic. And as such, there is now another No Drama Safety Llama out there in the universe, protecting everybody from chaos. Sorry, from OSHA violations. Because of course, there must be the No Drama Safety Llama. The No Drama Safety Llama is now canon in many worlds. I'm trying to remember what the name of the concept of is the mic. Yes, exactly. I'm trying to remember what the concept of the classification system of things that turn up in multiple dimensions or are pan-dimensional entities and so forth. We might have to submit the No Drama Safety Llama to that index. Many trees grow funny. And if you mean this one, I'm leaving it because I think it's actually hilarious. It did grow very, very funny. It looks like it's being held up by the landscape. And I like that. I'm going to stick with that. That just looks like it. It's the sort of thing that might be wrong in so many ways, and therefore it's right. I'm sort of attempting to use the spruce as a way of hiding the boundary between. I was about to say the boundary between dimensions, but I do actually mean the boundary between biomes. Apparently, multiple dimensions are on my mind today. Biome border. Yes, that too. So one good thing was I was working from home today, so I got to catch up on the Starfield videos from Tested, watching their completion of the model and the filming of it as an actual physical model in a virtual filming environment. And oh boy, did they have fun with that. And boy, would I love to play with that sort of tech. It's not fair. I want to play with the tech. But then again, I always want to play with tech. There's nothing new there. What I could really do with playing with tech at the moment is an upgraded version of the Anvil launcher. There are too many numpties. Good times and Raven, and welcome to Monday. We apologise for the fact that it's Monday. Nothing we can do about that bit though. I feel like I should probably... Oh, I forgot to pick up any... moss. How did I forget the moss? Yay, new internet! All speed. Internet go zoomy. At least one. Try many nowadays. Everybody's getting in on that act. It's very much become the technology to play with recently, Frauke. It's an awesome concept. I appear to have fallen. I appear to have fallen further. This is not working. I need to get back. No! I'm ending up further downhill trying to get back up. This is not working. That's better. I've fallen and I can't get back up. Yes. Trying to decide if I want more to go around the edge here, but actually I think I don't. I just want to go further uphill towards... no. Towards the back here. 3D printer and a regular screen would work. It very much would, and there are some interesting bits of video showing how to do it. The most recent that I can think of that did it... Nord? Let's try that again. Nerdforge have done it with a TV screen at the back of their set that they built. Because they wanted to have the a virtual window at the back of their fantasy set that they use for building stuff in. Because Nerdforge. I mean, why not? Ah, yes, good. I have managed to link this up to the... oops. Minecraft. Why are you being nasty to me today? The spring source. That's the word I was looking for. Here, spring. And going along with spring, we have mossy area leading down to edge of hill. So it can go off in both directions. That's nice. That sort of suggests it's damp on this side and wet on that side. Gonna have to be careful with statements like that one. If I'm not careful with that one, Raven will start typing. I wonder what's going on down there. No, let's see. I really should consider closing that off or putting something that looks a little bit more sort of man-made into there. Okay, we've managed to link the top of that hilltop all the way over to here. Now you want a 3D printer even more. Don't do it. They drain your soul and take forever. I've spent much of this week printing out parts of a map. Yes, I did say map. I picked up the Hexton Hills stuff and have been tinkering with it. Yay, your hiccups are gone. Woohoo! I think you'd rather have a laser cutter. Honestly, yeah, laser cutters are cool. Right, let's start blending this in this direction now. I was about to say, that looks like the world's shortest acacia tree. Turns out there's more of it. Okay, so we've got that blended in. Let's start adding in. Wow. There's a huge expanse of landscape to do. And I think at this point I'm going to start enforcing my no flowers rule. Because, to be honest, there are far too many danged flowers coming out of all of this, and it just looks wrong. I'm happy to have flowers on the sort of Caldera side, but I'd like to have less on this side. Have a laser cutter at work, plasma cutter for the thick sheets of metal. Yay. Not as much fun. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm starting to wonder if I should have put in more dirt in some of these places. I think I might need to acquire some more dirt. I'm not liking the amount of stone that's visible. It feels wrong. Fortunately, I can fire myself into the ocean. Hello, Yo-Yo. Hello, Enkidu. And back up into the sky. Right. Now this area feels like the first one to be hit. Because it just feels a little bit too... I don't know, it doesn't need this stone here. I'll leave in the occasional bit. Particularly on the areas that are leading straight into highly verticality. High verticality confusing people when they're in. Brilliant. High verticality really does sound like one of those songs that just makes you want to go, what? Wow, did I burn through 2 stacks of dirt already? Something tells me I underestimated just how much dirt this was going to take. Granted, I'm fairly sure I filled in my inventory. So, not sure I could have picked up more. Oh, no, we still have one more. Yeah, that looks better. I mean, it'll look much better when it actually has grass on it, but yeah, I'm going to need a lot more dirt. This is one of those, yeah, it does sort of work. It just... This is me filling in details that don't work. So this isn't hard landscaping. This is me this is me detailing the landscape, honest gov. Whatever I have to take to tell myself that it's fine, it's fine. Yes. And that's all of the dirt. I should probably pick up some more fireworks. Apparently I've run out. I'm fairly sure I left my ender chest down in the cabin. Yep, ender chest. Hello. Let's grab another half stack and leave that out. No, leaving things out is a bad idea. That's how you end up making mistakes, Scott. I do need to finish this tunnel. I have set myself a deadline of the end of the week for that tunnel. So that might be something we work on tomorrow, perhaps, if I don't work on it today. Really? I'm sure I hit the water first there. Minecraft, on the other hand, is not convinced. Ooh, is the bot dead? Bot? Hello? I'm saved from the counter increasing. Okay, who murdered the bot? Let's just check it's not gone into weird mode. No, it's apparently completely dead. Stream elements. Are you asking for approval to exist again? Nope. I can't see anything wrong, so I'm going to assume that Stream Elements is currently being Stream Elements, aka not quite with it. Yeah, apparently the bot has gone on a pub crawl. I'm going to assume that the C was supposed to be an N, just to give you the benefit of the doubt there, Cyber. But, yeah, what Raven says. We are still attempting to be family friendly, or at least family friendly adjacent, allowing for the amount of innuendo that gets into this conversations. Nope, you're in the wrong place. Do, 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 do. Don't worry. That's why it's that's why it's a simple call out of you might want to check that next time. It's one of the reasons why generally I don't swear. I mean, which in its own right is a miracle considering how much I swear at the office, usually at people. Granted, they usually deserve it. Yeah, that looks good. Let's get the next row down. Where are we? Let's do over here. It's a shame because Stream Elements actually is pretty good, and I've found the bot to be rather well. When the bot is connected, the bot is pretty good. It's just that element of needing it to stay that way, please. Oh boy, how much of this landscape did I not finish? Oh, there's an awful lot of stone that needs to be covered. Oh well. Today might have a bit more landscaping than planned. Oh dear. As the small dot of the Scotsman runs around on the hillside, attempting to figure out why he left out so much dirt. It's a dirty job, and somebody's got to fill it in. Was that all of it on this side? Yeah, it was. Ugh. More here? Aye. Ay caramba. The universe is in need of more dirt. There's just one problem with this audio track. It's amazing. It's awesome. It's going to put me to sleep in a minute. No. It's beautiful music, but can we not? That's better. I don't need that much relaxing, thank you very much. Otherwise you'll find me snoring asleep. Can you be asleep in charge of a Minecraft server? And we're out of dirt again. Really? That didn't last long. How is it that I'm running out of dirt so fast? He says, looking down at the enormous amount of landscape that he apparently has decided he forgot to fill in properly. This time it's not a splat. I mean, it's a lovely track. It's just, yeah. Industrial machinery or motor vehicles, so it's probably fine. Yeah, you're probably safe there. So, what? One thing I have been tinkering with in the, well, I was going to say in the background, in my downtime between streams, I mean, you know, that gap when I normally have to do work, I have been slowly pondering whether or not to add all of the VODs for the building of the Caldera onto YouTube. Now, I'm not sure that it would make any difference to anybody here, because pretty much you've all watched the dang thing grow anyhow. But, it might be a nice way to store the history of this world. I've missed many spots, some of them deliberate. Not quite sure which which you mean. So me came in part way through the building of the Caldera. Current row started further along than you started. Oh. This bit. See? Chat can be incredibly helpful. At making sure I know where I am, and what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it wrong. I'm gonna leave that one and those two. And this is where it starts getting into higher angle territory, so can be helpful, just usually choose not to be. I mean, that's a choice. The only problem with trying to load things up to YouTube is, unless you hand them government ID, you know, passport, driving license, whatever, they restrict you to only allowing 10 videos to be uploaded per day. Which isn't actually too terrible when you're dealing with videos that are 6 gig a time. 6 gig? 6 meg, even. No, I think it might be 6 gig. They're not small. Fortunately, there's only about 20 per month. Ish. So, I'm slowly starting to... Yeah, anyways, it's a lot of data to upload. Yeah, it takes about an hour per episode. Episode? Stream. Whatever. One of the above. So as a result, it's slow. Fortunately, I've discovered that... blah, blah, blah. Fortunately, the... installment, yes. I did trash all of Year 1, but Year 1 didn't include the Caldera. So basically, I'm starting with a Year 2 library. which will just be from day one of the Caldera. Effectively from partnership date. Not partnership. You know what I mean. It's not a partnership. I'm only an affiliate. Year One is the only VODs I've watched since I only really started to watch until... I mean, Year One is now gone. Year One does not exist. Year One has been deleted and thrown into the fires of heck. Partially because it was nearly a terabyte of data, and partially because the server that I'm using as a NAS is currently sitting in the corner weeping and giving me errors every so often as it attempts to read the hard drives. Fortunately, it's all ZFS with mirroring, so I'm not losing any data, it just has errors and fits. So I'm currently removing all the data from it, and in the process of considering acquiring a new NAS, or at least new hard drives. Probably a new NAS. I mean, the one I've got is built on an old mini ITX motherboard-based server that I've had for about a decade. No. Good lord. Nearly 2 decades. It's 15 to 18 years old. I think under those circumstances it's time for a replacement. After a while, even NFS hosting starts becoming a bit more power than your average ancient processor from 2 decades ago can cope with. Good lord. I have way too much tech. Actually, I take it back. No, I don't. Right. No, I didn't do any. Oh, that's getting there. It's getting there. Right. Around here. I don't know why I didn't fill these in the first time round. Oh, hey! Really? You're alive! Woohoo! It's alive! Alive! Quick, splat it. Yep, there we are. Now we're up to date. I hope you had a good time at the pub, bot. I swear the squirrels kidnapped the bot and took it on a pub crawl. No, I'll never be up to... Well... Did I say up to date? I thought I just said alive. So behind tax man would like to... Now. We all know that there's there are only several certainties in life: birth, death, taxes, and squirrels on a pub crawl. So for films, ended up queuing up like a day and a half of solid downloading. Yay! That to me sounds like that server is getting about as ancient as the one I deal with, or the one that's behind me that I've been using for an NFS server. Right. Are we done? No. There's still that corner. Where are we? We all know that the squirrels will regularly kidnap the bot. resolving about 3 months worth of backlog. Eee. Oh, you're kidding. I'm like a quarter of a stack from the end of the row and from finishing, and I've run out of... No! How did I run out of dirt just that close? Server is planned to be replaced at some point, so yeah. I've been having a look at them. I'm trying to decide between a Synology rack mount NAS, which is nice, and there's a SSD-based portable NAS that I've seen that takes between 6 and 12 6 and 12 SSD sticks, depending on the version you buy. And the 6 sticks version has two 2.5 gig network ports on it, and the 12 stick version has a 10 gig network port on the back of it, which very much fits with my there ain't no kill like overkill, and if I'm moving data around, I tend to want to move data around. The only problem being 12 SSD drives. That said, I would probably only go for like 1 or 2 gig. 2 gig? No. 1 or 2 terabyte SSDs, which are currently in the sort of 60 to 90 quid range for a 2 terabyte. Although that said, 12 at 90 quid is still not a small amount of cash. It's, what, 800 quid? Yuck, maybe not. I think I've just answered my question. The 6 drive version it is then. I am not made of money. Nor are any of us. Oh, that looks so much better. Not sure about the bottom of this, though. This corner looks wrong. Oh. We might actually have to put an interior on this cave at some point. There's this giant cavern that's visible through through this ocean cave entrance. It seems a little bit incomplete. Oops. Hey, TGM. That said, if I do the 6 disc version, 6 disc version, 2 terabytes a bit is only 12 terabytes base. Take off 2 terabytes for disk mirroring, at least, maybe even 4 terabytes. That's only 8 terabytes of storage, actual. If I use 2s, so I might have to use 3 terabyte versions. Thinking about it. Did it do a 3 or does it go 1, 2, 4? Can't remember. I'll have to check. Right, that's better. You've been struggling to focus on what you're working on. Would it possibly be because you're sitting watching a madman with a squirrel habit build large ridiculous things in Minecraft? Madman with a squirrel habit. That sounds wrong. That sounds so wrong. I mean, it's true. It just sounds wrong. Oh, and the good news was Amazon managed to find the very lost member of the SLA that they were in the process of escorting to the premises, and they got. It's a cruel habit. Sounds like something a rodent nun would wear. That's just even more left field than anything I was saying. But yes, they managed to locate the poor lost member of the SLA and deliver them safely into our care. So I have yet another member of the SLA in my house. As a plush, that is. Focus. Cyber! There are reasons why you exist in the quotas board, and that is one of them. Actually, I think that is all of them. It's not as bad as it could be. Cheap eye. Bad? What did I say? Don't tell me I'm out of dirt. I'd hate to be out of dirt again. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. I don't have my chest, but there's a kitty up on the hill around here somewhere. So, over there? No. Oof. Yeah, that's a bad thing to be suffering from. Did Kitty run away? No, it didn't. Right, I need to check my ender chest, because I'm sure I have another... I'm sure I have a stack of fish somewhere. You... Yes, there we are. It's not quite a full stack, it's a half stack. But it'll do, because that's a white kitty. Right, where are you? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. That's a chicken. Where's the kitty go? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. That's a grey cat. Okay. I'm in equal opportunities. No, no. Be my friend. Here, kitty, kitty. No, no. Oh. Come back. Come back. At least I can tell where you are. Skynet is in my favour. Hello, kitty. Hello. Come on. Wow. First fish. Aren't you adorable? Follow me. We'll take you down and you can sit next to the entrance to the Caldera. Ooh. First try. Yep. Where'd it... Oh. You were behind me and suddenly you weren't. Don't eat the chicken. Or do. I mean, it's chicken. I don't exactly care about those as much. Hello, cat. Hello, motorbike. Oof. I need to fix some of this landscaping. Right. Hello, llama. I know you're not the no-drama safety llama, but let's see. Where do you want to... Where should we have you sit? For the moment, I'm going to have you sit here. Stay. When we finish off looking after the landscaping of the Caldera entrance tunnel, you can look after the entrance, kitty. Now you want chicken. Sorry. Really? I'm out of dirt again. What is it with this game? No. No. Go away. Wow. Rain flowers. That tells you exactly where my cam account monitor is. It's to the left, because I accidentally moved my mouse too far to the left whilst trying to do stuff and clicked into the cam account. Whoopsie. Stay on. How many monitors are involved in this stream? Go back. There we are. Right. I need more dirt. I don't suppose that there is any in here. Coarse dirt. Ooh, I have dirt in here. I feel like I should leave that for when we actually build the cavern tunnel. At least I'm not having to go through jump through hoops. At least I'm not having to jump through hoops to acquire materials for this. What the heck is a hoop? I don't know. It sounds like something that hoop. Yeah. Sounds like something that would be played by Hugh Gordon. Hugh Gordon? Well, it certainly sounds fishy. I might actually be happy with the landscaping soon. That feels better. Oh, hail hydrate. Where's the squeak? Okay, slightly squeaky, and a stretch. No pop. No pop. But thank you, Kel. And remember, everybody, do remember to hydrate and stretch. Right. That feels good. That feels better. Now this great whopping hole in the landscape doesn't feel quite so terrible. What I would like to do is put in put in an acacia tree over here. That's good. A bit of this, and we get rid of the flowers. And let's put in some of this. Dang it, I spent too much time on the Ravenholm server. I'm trying to place blocks under blocks. You can't do that, Captain. You cannot do it. You cannot violate the laws of physics. Or the laws of placing blocks in Minecraft. That's good. I like that. Let's do a bit of that over on the left-hand side. And by left, I mean the right. How do I get out of here? Ooh, hold on. I've fallen in a hole and I can't get out. That's better. Okay. Kind of feels like I need a bit more dirt over here. I keep expecting a zombie or a suicide shrub to walk up out of that cave. No, not you. Yeah, da 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 da, yeah, da 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 da. Right, let's add some dirt. And by dirt, I mean grass. And by grass, I mean no flowers. No. No. I said no. Right. I think I need another tree here. That's better. I also need a bed because apparently it's getting dark. That's good. That's starting to fit into the landscape better now. What I could really do with is a small cluster of trees, sort of here, here, and here. You get a tree. You get a tree. Well, that's not a tree, but that is. That's good. I like that. That's better. That'll blimey. Why are there so many flowers here? Right, now let's... I'm going to come through and destroy the flowers in a minute. Right, let's put a tree in here. I don't want this to have too many trees because we're getting into the sort of more open savanna area. Is this savanna? Where are we? Yes, we are in savanna. Why, if it's savanna, does it have like 4 trillion flowers? I don't necessarily equate savanna with millions and millions of flowers, thank you very much. Not in Minecraft. Why Minecraft must you basically fill the universe with flowers? Do not want... Look at this, 3 in a row. Why, dear Minecraft, do you mess with my head? Why, dear Minecraft? Oh, missed two. You two nearly managed to sneak out. And of course we get a load more. Yeah, being savannah, I just don't want all the trees. I just want the occasional tree and decent amount of grass. Because, I mean, it's got this to contend with. It doesn't need to look heavily forested, if that makes sense. I need to blend it in with the natural Minecraft. Which has the occasional patch of flowers, I will admit. Just not in the ridiculous quantities that you get from bone meal. It's like, I know that it's... Please ignore Scotsman having a nervous breakdown. He's just having a day. And he's just run out of bone meal again in that stack. Really? I was about to say, are you going to grow a tree? Let's put a couple on the edge of this cliff. Just so that they sort of fill out this cliff edge. So many flowers. Right, let's remove all the flowers. I'll leave those ones. I've got to have some somewhere, but just not quite to the quantity that we have. Here on, Scotsman has a nervous breakdown due to flowers. Funny thing is, my brain is like, of the streamers that I follow, or those in other servers that I know of, who would have the biggest freak out at the loss of all of these flowers? Would it be Tadpole because he's got nothing to pee on, or would it be Cosmic Dancer because of just the loss of all the flowers? Right, how's that looking? That looks good. I like that. I think I need an oak tree or two though, just to sort of merge it a bit. Where should we have it? I think there's going to be. Let's stick in two here. That's a short one. That's not a bad one. Yeah, let's stick a third in. Here. No. Here. That's better. Yeah, that's nice. That helps give a bit more of a sort of there are trees here sort of thing. There are trees here. I mean, it's accurate. Here. And then I'm going to need more acacia saplings. I shall throw the flowers away as I fly through the air. And confuse the universe by dropping flowers on it. Bobby, are you going to show me the world before I crash into it? Thank you. Hello things. Hello Stuffy. Showing us your ass again, I see. Right, let's pick up half stack of that, and let's pick up a full stack of acacias, and let's eat something before we splat. I don't suppose we've got any dark oak fences in any of these chests. Yes, we do. Fantastic. Those will come in handy. IKEA showing yet again that it actually has materials that are of value. Makes a change, it is, after all, IKEA. Ooh, that looks better already. In just the bits that are failing to load. Where am I? Oh yeah, let's see. One here. Yep. One. I need one somewhere in this vicinity. Let's go with here. Yep, that'll do. And whoop, no, wrong direction. Face in the correct direction before leaping Scots. 5 Scots are leaping. 4 Scots are splatting. 3 Scots going mental. 2. Yeah, we're into the lower areas of what's on screen, so let's move that. That's 4 stacks of bone meal we've gone through already. Maybe more. So many flowers. Three Scots going mental. Well, I mean, you've got 2 anyway. You've got me and the cam account on stream. So, well, hello. Suddenly, wandering trader. Hello, kindling. What are you selling? No, nothing valuable at all. I'm going to let you live, unless you get in the way. Here, have some flowers. Go away, boy. You bother me. Now, what I'm thinking is, between these 3 trees, Cam Scott's is a pretty... I mean... Cam Scott's can be incredibly noisy when he wants to be. That's better. Wow, so many saplings, all in the way, all in a row. Hey, excuse me, sir. What did I say about not getting in the way? Yeah, I know that there's not even a single brain cell in there. You think that you can hide from me under a tree? Ha ha! Right, let's carry on with what we were doing before we indulged in a bit of kindling removal. Now, everyone remember, you must remember to actually actively remove your kindling before it builds up too much. Otherwise, you might get a forest fire. Good forestry management is important. Too much kindling in a forest and it just takes one thunderstorm and it all goes up, particularly in this day and age. You just got to manage your forestry properly. Meanwhile, always remember that you are returning a tamed llama into a wild situation. This might be a problem. Do check on the llama after you have returned them to that habitat after a while, just to see if they're happy. If they're not, then make sure they get rehomed as well. And by rehomed, I mean use a homing arrow. I love the way that just gets sort of long pause and okay then. You should be used to this sort of randomness from me by now. You know full well that the randomness will be strong. Particularly on a Monday when I'm trying to avoid dropping anvils on people at the office. Even if they do deserve it. Let's go for an oak tree here. In fact, let's go for a couple of oak trees just to sort of give a nice little pocket of trees in this area. That's better. I'm tempted to... Where am I? Over here. Okay, I'm tempted to have a run of a hello cow. Moss coming from up here down this bank into the area around this cavern. Yes, cow, don't worry, we heard you. That's better. Oh yeah, that does nice things with the landscaping. Let's get rid of some of these. They're a bit too powerful. Gonna leave that one. Kind of feel like I need to take this further along up here though. And just get a sort of belt of this in this area. Hello, pig. That's better. That feels more. Just more. Yeah, I think I should carry it on down into the cavern a bit. Might widen towards the cavern mouth. Yeah, you might be right there. that sort of... Oh, yeah, that does it. It definitely needs to go deeper into the cavern, though. Like so. How far down in do we need to go? Not much further, seeing as how there's a skeleton that's currently trying to get our attention. Goodbye, Mr. Skeleton. Thank you for your involvement in today. Oops, no, I meant to actually hit that with that. How do I get out? Oh, that's much nicer. That feels like a decent... carefully. Yeah, carefully is a good answer. Yeah, that feels much nicer now. Not sure about you or you. Actually, I'm tempted to... There. You and you need to go as well. That's better. Yeah, that works. Tempted to take it a little bit further in this direction, but I'm not sure. That might be too much. No, I think I'm going to leave that as is now. We've got a decent amount up on this hill in this area. What I might do is stick some water into that area next to the top, just sort of just here. I might make this a little bit sort of boggy and filled with water, given these little pits. Granted, I don't have any buckets of water with me, so let's see if we can find some water. Well, water I can find, it's buckets that I'm short of. How much space was in that chest? Look, no. I think the No Drama Safety Llama is having a cat day. Right, which one of you is better for storing stuff? You, right. I do not want you, you, or you. What I do want is... Did you have buckets? Yes, you did. Whoa! I'm just going to hang around upstream here, apparently. I just noticed we have visiting Gordonite as well now. Look at this. And apparently they're tracking me. I'm just watching their crossbows slowly moving around as I walk around. I need a bed. Hello, donkey. Are you a donkey or a mule or an ass? I don't know. Donkey. Okay. I can never spot the difference. I don't know why. Whoops. Shouldn't have used that one. I'm going to ignore the Gordon. I'm going to hopefully ignore the Gordonite and see if they go away. Really? Rain? Yeah, this area is perfect for sort of making a little bit sort of boggy, a little bit mossy. Having an area where it just feels like there's been water. Whoops. Gathering, and that explains why we've got this moss. Yeah, that works so nicely. Let's put another bit here. Okay, Raven. Oh yeah, that works quite nicely. I think I might actually have to put in a bit more water. What does this need? I know what it needs. Me to fire off a rocket into a too high dirt piece of grass, apparently. I need not to go splat. That never happened on this scuff. I need a glass bottle. I also need a brief AFK for a second as well. I will be right back. I return. Right. Where were we? Ah, yes. Attempting not to go splat. And buzzing the Gordons, just for the heck of it. Thank you, Cal. Oh, okay. You can't turn grass into mud. That is annoying. Does that look good? Does that look alright? Actually, that does. I think that does. Under those circumstances, what I might do is go with... Okay. Come on. Apparently I was stood on top of it. That doesn't help. That feels nicer. One thing I've never worked out. What on earth is going on top of this hill? I mean, it looks like every animal in the countryside has pathed to the top of that hill. It's just so very, very surreal. I know Minecraft AI has an interesting tendency to head for the high ground in some cases. I guess this might be that? It's just always struck me as slightly surreal to turn around and see that entire hillside of everything. That's better. Right. How does that look? Really? We've got another piece of kindling? Excuse me. Fire coral. Ooh, you tempt me, sir. You tempt me. I'm going to ignore you, though. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. That feels nice. What I might do is come back and put in... Ooh, I know. Sugarcane might be nice. A little bit of sugarcane. Just to hint at the watery nature of the area. I would normally have considered adding some of the... what are they called? Cattails that I've done in other areas. But I think those would probably take way too much to add in. There we are, there's the sugarcane. So just take half a stack, why don't you, Scots? Come on, you know what you're doing. Sometimes. Where's my... there it is. I was about to say, where's my string? There we are. Let's take half a stack of string as well, might as well. Have we still got Gordonite? We got one Gordonite. Where did the rest of the Gordonite go? That always makes me a little worried. One single solitary piece of Gordonite. I don't know where the where the rest of the Gordonite went, but apparently it's decided to disappear. Let's have a quick nap, get rid of the rain while we're at it. wonder if I teased the Gordonite too much and it decided to get lost. Right. Sugarcane. Just a little bit to hint at the fact that this is a much more lush area by way of water. And we'll keep some of this artificially short. Bit like the oh no, that's no good. That doesn't work. Let's make that one too high. I know there isn't one there, but there will be in a sec. Look, sir. Oh, you can't do them diagonally. Dang it! Look, sir, if you're going to hang around, I need you not to hang around. Why won't Sugarcane let you place it diagonally? Mojang, why must you tease me sometimes? Let's be good, or not, as the case may be. Let's make that one a 4. You can't get 4s naturally; they won't grow to it, but you can build them. Yeah, let's let that grow out, whilst we work downhill, because we've got a lot of hill left to do, and 45 minutes to do it in. Ooh, how did that happen? Let's see. Let's put in a cluster of trees here. Where's my... Am I down to less than half a... if I keep doing that, yes, I am down to less than half a stack of bone meal. How did I end up running out of bone meal? That just doesn't... Whoops. That's ridiculous. I did not use that many stacks of bone meal today. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Or is it I reject your reality and build my own? Actually, no, I can do something useful with those. Where are we? This way. Apparently I am short on bone meal. Whoops. Let's do something useful with the poppies. And the dandelions. And the moss carpet, and the wheat seeds that I'm holding. And we'll leave it at that. Right. Might as well get something useful out of them. Let's get another 4 stacks of bone meal. That chest was nearly full earlier. I've burned through so many stacks of bone meal today. Not you. Alright, let's do a bit here, a bit here, a bit there, a bit here. I feel like I need a small grove of oak trees somewhere in this area. Just to bring a little bit of surrealism. Surrealism? A little bit of tree into the area. You see what I mean, though, on the camera count? This many flowers just looks overpowering. It doesn't look like it's a savanna anymore. There's just simply too much of it. I can't understand the Minecraft RNG of why bone mealing in a savanna gives you this much flowers. And I probably never will. I will probably continue to mutter, rant, complain, and grumble about it. I'm going to leave those two. Nope. 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 You do not get a pass. Nor do you. Right, that's better. I'll leave the ones close to the edge. Oak saplings. Oak saplings. Let's see. I'd like to put a tall one here. Right. How many times am I going to swear at this tree for growing short? How many stacks of bone meal are we going to go through getting a tall... That, what do you know? It didn't grow short. It grew kind of flat-sided, but it didn't grow short. I'd like another one here. Hey, tall trees anonymous. Tall trees are us. That's alright. It's not a tall tree, but it's a good one. I like that. That works well. That kind of sort of fits with the shape of the... Yeah, that's nice. Where am I? Here. This area needs tree. Tremendous! Yes. Thank you, Sci-Fi, and the tree puns have been unleafed. Always branch out into tree puns every so often. Over here is looking a bit flat. Oh yeah, there's a reason why it's looking a bit flat. I haven't hit it with any bone meal yet. Nope. Package has been delivered. Yes, I know my package has been delivered. I've opened it and I have a new plush. Thank you very much, mateship. It's looking good. Do I want to bring in any more trees, or are we at the... Oh, actually, I need to deal with the southern side of this. I think the southern side... might need another giant tree. But I wonder if this time we can get away with it being a giant acacia. Welcome back, Frau K. Right. You? Oh, thank you. Immediately grow an enormous tree that's going to make life interesting. Really? You're going to grow like that? Okay. I don't have any acacia wood, I've realised. So I might have to chop down a tree in a minute. Actually, I might have to chop down a tree immediately. That looks awful. No, that just does not work. So while you can do that with oak, you can't do that with acacia. I think if these had been a bit more spread out, as in they'd had their trunks going off in a bit more of a different direction instead of being straight up, it might have worked, but they were too straight. And I need to sleep before we have something else assist me in chopping down this tree through explosive means. That's the reason why I'm not getting this. There we are. Is that the last of it? Yep. I'm trying to decide if I want to try for an acacia in this area, or if I want to go for another giant oak like that one. Yeah, let's try a couple of smaller acacias and just have them have a small grove of... Oh, hold on, I should really get rid of all of that first. We believe you, Squishy. Thousands wouldn't, but we believe you. Honest. Right. Now we get rid of these. Okay, let's make this a dense, small grove of acacia. Your body seems to want to convince you otherwise. Oh dear. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, that's better. A small but dense grove of acacia, I think, is going to be much nicer than one large acacia. Or one large attempt at an acacia. Right, let's start getting rid of the fact that this is all just ridiculously... Despite having a full night's sleep, just feeling sluggish and sleepy. Oh dear. Look after yourself. I mean, sometimes a full night's sleep can do that to you. Never quite understood why. Very upset about it myself sometimes. And this area looks like it just needs a bit more dirt because it's a bit too... yeah. That's better. No. 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 Yeah, I like that more now. I'm not sure about this area on the side here. It doesn't seem to be grassing up very well. It also seems a little bit too dirty, if that makes sense. It'll be harder with a toddler who is in daily contact with 15 plus kids. Congratulations, you are now successfully running a biohazard factory. That's what kids are, isn't it? Particularly ones going to nursery. Or toddler. Yeah, nursery. Convince me I'm wrong. Or feel free to argue that I'm wrong, but you'll have trouble convincing me. Number of friends who have toddlers or who have had toddlers and basically spent their entire life becoming sick because all they do is bring back every illness under the sun. I mean, it's good for them. It's good for everybody, but I mean, all that socializing, gotta get some socializing in. It just happens to be that it comes with a price. I'm gonna hope that this all turns into grass at some point eventually soon. Yep, it's starting to spread. No, not the spread. Not the spread. No. Whoops, you're in the wrong place. Really? This is what happens when I don't properly deal with an area before going into heavy landscaping. I go back to it and go, oh, I should have done all of that. It just looks awful. It just looks terrible, terrible, darling. I cannot accept it. Yeesh. What do we do here? What did I do wrong? Why? Why does it not look right? Why, dear Lila? Is my landscape not looking good? Why, dear Lila? Is my landscape not looking good? Actually, I know why. It's because I built this months ago, and I've gotten so much better at landscaping ever since. I think this section of the Caldera was, who knows how long ago. Probably about 3 months, if not longer. And it really shows. Congratulations, Scots, you're now out of dirt again. Right. Never ceases to amaze me how much my style of building has changed. Often in really, really short time frames. Empty. Not empty. Don't need. I mean, it's not a bad thing for styles, techniques, etc. to grow. It's just I find it very, very surprising just how much my style has changed. That was not a splat. I assure you, that was not a splat. In such a short period of time. Frankly, my dear, I don't think that was a splat. I don't know. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that looks so much better. Whoops. I'm going around the corner in the wrong direction, though. I'm supposed to be over here. Yeah. Bit there, bit here, bit more here, some of this. You get a bit more dirt. Not there. I'm going to run out of dirt again very quickly, aren't I? I should probably sleep. Where's my bed? There it is. No, that's loaf. That's a loaf. That's not bread. That's. I said bed, not bread. Yep. Where am I? Wrong direction. This way. Never ceases to amaze me how the camera count helps me navigate. Or just working through from there. I just use the camera count almost like, well, it's not like splat nav, that's for sure. After all, who would use splat nav?